athletics award thing is not showing up. Not doing. All right, I'm gonna get going. Good evening and welcome to the 2021 Spring Virtual Athletic Banquet. Hopefully this will be the last one of these we have to do and we can be back in person next year. I'm Athletic Director Ken James and I will start off with our all academic honors for the spring season. From the softball team, Ariana Tristan, Sierra Vent, Mia Smith, all earned all Toledo Area Athletic Conference all academic honors. From the baseball team, Braden Allore, AJ Rabel, Jonah Robles, Austin Schroeder, Isaac Hoffer, Logan Bauk, and from the track team, from the girls track team, Elena Avalos, Olivia Cox, Tori Romstadt, Randy Wilson, Emily Ronquillo, and Christina Zielinski. And from the boys track team, Max Clausen, Armando Rodriguez, and Adrian Zyra. So congratulations to those athletes for all their great work, both on the field, on the track, and the diamond, and in the classroom as well. So without further ado, first up will be our high school track coach, Coach Lewin.
What you doing? I thought you were Eric. Eric, that video.
He was supposed, I couldn't get to go. So
There's nothing on there.
he's on there right now?
No, there's nothing on there.
It's not, that didn't show up on there?
Did you see?
Did I show up on there?
Sure.
Go ahead, hop in there. Yeah, you're there.
Ready?
Yeah, you're in the camera. Go ahead. I know it's not on the screen though. This is perfect. Yeah, you're not on
Is it working?
You're not on the screen. Hold on a second.
Neither were you then.
I know.
Should I move?
I'll have to do this again here. Hold on a second.
Yeah, just me.
You said move.
I know.
This is
That's not how to.
Huh?
Kind of what I was
What? Hold on a second. My God.
Got caught, Brett?
Yeah. You got his number.
What's that? I sent all that. Put everything out right. Go to the other side of the press.
Hey, quick question.
Was out there at 11 o'clock.
Hey, Brad, you there?
4 hours to sit out there.
Hey, I clicked on the Eric Award vid, nothing happened, it didn't go. Any suggestions? Brad, is this you? Oh, Brian, crap, I got the wrong number. Sorry, didn't mean to call you. Okay, all right, sorry, Brian. Hey, bye. Okay, Brad had a 392 number.
It's recording right now.
Huh?
I don't know if it's recording the video. I can hear you talking while you were just on that phone.
It just didn't record the video?
So it's live.
Yes, this is live.
It's live?
Play him talking on the phone.
Awesome. Hey, if I'm on the camera, let me know.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and just start talking, and if it doesn't show up, I'll... That's beautiful.
Give me a thumbs up.
Yeah, go ahead and talk, and we'll figure out the video part of
Not
it.
currently, but it's kind of delayed.
Go ahead. You're on, go ahead and start talking, Jeremy.
All right, so there was apparently a technical glitch. So I'm going to start talking about our folks here. Thank you, Coach James, for the introduction. First things first, let me begin by saying Congratulations to the Lady Ranger softball team and their TAC championship this year. We always like seeing the TAC titles come home. That's a great accomplishment. A few thank yous to start off as well. First and foremost, thank you to all of my coaches. It's been a very trying season, and you are extremely dedicated to our kids and all the aspects of our sport. All right, it is a lot of time away from family, and I know it's very hard to do, especially with the circumstances being what they were. Having said that, thank you to all these spouses and significant others of my coaches for allowing them to come out and help our kids achieve their goals throughout this whole season. You know, Matt, Liz, Raquel, thank you so much for allowing our coaches to help us out and become better all throughout the season. I'd like to thank my wife, Elizabeth, for all of her support this season. It's been a very trying and difficult season. It's been a challenge, and I appreciate all of your support and generosity. To the parents and the Ranger alumni who all came out to help us with our Tuesday meets, it is a challenging endeavor to pull those off, and you helped us out very well, and I appreciate all of your effort in doing so. Your dedication is extremely appreciated. Thank you. Most importantly, I think right now, I would also like to thank Athletic Director Ken James and the NLS admin team for the upcoming renovation project for our stadium this summer. In the spring of 2022, our team will be competing on a brand new surface of the track, high jump and long jump areas. We're adding more throwing pads for the shot put and for the discus. We are also bringing back an event to the track team in the pole vault. It has been over 15 years since the team last competed in the vault, and I look forward for our athletes and the competition of this 16th event added to our team. And now for our awards. This year, the girls finished third place in the TAC. The boys finished fifth. First team all-TAC, Brianna Bolden for the shot put, Emily Bowen for the high jump, and Montonio Baker in the 110 hurdles and the 300 hurdles. Second team all-TAC, Christina Zielinski in the long jump, Amelia Lewin in the shot put, Elena Avalos in the discus, Autumn Schroeder in the 100 hurdles, and our 4x1 girls team with Christina Zielinski, Brianna Bolden, Reagan Grant, and Tori Romstad. Earning honorable mention 13, our girls 4x8, Olivia Cox, Madison Pharaoh, Caitlin Kazina, and Emily Ronquillo. Our girls 4x2 team, Autumn Schroeder, Reagan Grant, Emily Bowen, and Tori Romstad. Zagan Byington is honorable mention in the discus, Max Clausen in the 800-meter run. Last week, our girls and boys competed in the district meet down at Gibsonburg High School, earning all district recognition. Christina Zielinski in the long jump, Emily Bowen in the high jump, Brianna Bolden in the shot put, Montonio Baker in the 110 hurdles and the 300 hurdles, Armando Rodriguez in the 110 hurdles, and Max Clausen in the 800-meter run. Moving on to the regional meet this week, earning all region honors. Christina Zielinski in the long jump, Brianna Bolden in the shot put, and Montonio Baker in the 110 and 300 hurdles. Our track and field team presents 4 different awards presented to our kids. The first one is the Iron Man, Iron Woman Award. This award is given to the track team members who attended every single practice and every meet throughout the season. This year we have 3 winners that award. Garen Hannum, Zagan Byington, Max Blossom. Your dedication is well warranted. The other awards coming up next, the Top Runner Award. This award is given to the boy and girl athletes who scored the most team points strictly as a runner. This year, the girl athlete, the Lady Ranger who earned the most team points for running, is Tori Romstad. This season, the boy who earned the most team points in running events alone is Montonio Baker. We also have an award for our field event athletes. This award is given to the boy and the girl athlete who scored the most team points in strictly field events. This year, our field event Lady Ranger of the Year is Christina Zielinski. For the boys team, this year's winner for the field event award is Zagan Byington. The last award that we award to our kids is the Coaches Award. The Coaches Award goes to an athlete who filled holes in relays, ran several events without complaint for the good of the team. This year, there were several candidates that we considered. For the good of, we considered, which made our decision that much harder. These young men and women the coaches came up with all had very good credentials and earning this award. But in the end, we needed to make a very tough decision. First, the ladies. This Lady Ranger came out this year as a short sprinter, 100 meters, 200 meters. And it became apparent to us within the first week that she was more suited for the longer sprints. At first, she begrudgingly agreed and switched positions within the team, also agreeing to run a leg of the 4x100 meter relay. She soon began to find success in the 300 hurdles, which surprised us all considering she was the smallest one of the competitors every week. But every week she began to get better. She started to score team points and earned her position as one of the top hurdlers in the league. Her ability to finish the race was one of the best in the team. And I think she solidified this award for herself when she began to hunt down people at our track meet to run the 4x4 at the end because we had some injuries and she just really wanted to run that event. This year's Lady Ranger Track and Field Coaches Award goes to freshman Madison Pharaoh. The decision made for the boys was equally as tough as it was for the girls. There were several young men who deserved this award. We are truly blessed with great young men and women who are genuinely good people. This Ranger came out this year as a sprinter, jumper, thrower. In short, he had no idea where he wanted to go or what he wanted to do. He ended up settling into the hurdles, and within the first month of the season really began to find his success in these events. But it wasn't his success that earned him this award, it was his desire to keep pushing himself to get better every week while battling injury. We would force him to sit out of practices so he could try and heal up, but he kept on practicing. He kept on competing. Halfway through the season, we needed a fourth leg to our 4x400 meter relay. He had an open event, and even though we knew he was hurting, he gave it his all and ended up running one of the fastest times of the season. He always had a willingness to do whatever the coaches asked him to do. No complaints, no hesitation, just a simple statement of, I can try. This year, the Rangers Track and Field Coaches Award for the boys goes to sophomore Montonio Bacon. Thank you to all of our parents again and our family members. It has been a fantastic season. I'm going to turn the microphone back over to Coach James.
Next up will be our TAC champ and TAC Coach of the Year, Coach Noonan, for girls softball.
Hello, everybody. First and foremost, I don't know if you can see me and Sam, but we're holding the TAC trophy, and we are so happy to bring this home. From the start of the season, our goal was to bring this home to Northwood, and the girls worked really hard, and we got it, and it's here, and we couldn't be happier. We'll start off with doing our district award winners. For honorable mention, and the infielders, we have Anna Hodenat. And then district second team for all catchers, we have Evie Wofford. Our first team TAC winners and our TAC player of the year is Evie Wofford. First team all TAC, we have Anna Hodenat. First team all TAC, we have Anna Tristan. First team all TAC, we have Michaela Hanley. For second team all TAC, we have Brooke Sakash. Second team all TAC, Sierra Vent. Second team all TAC, Mia Smith. Second team all TAC, Lexi Haas. And our honorable mention all-TAC, we have Natalie Thompson, and honorable mention all-TAC, we have Ava Schroeder. The girls voted on some of the team awards. They voted their team MVP for the season, doing an outstanding job pitching every single TAC game for us, Michaela Hanley. They voted for the most versatile player on the team. They voted Evie Wofford. She played third base, shortstop, outfield, and catcher for us this year. And then the team voted our most improved player, Mara O'Connor. For the coaches award, the coaching staff thought about the girl that worked the hardest, that when we were running, she was always ahead of the pack. When we were in the weight room, she always pushed herself. she never slowed down. She asked for extra ground balls at the end of practice. I'd drive by the field and she's hitting in the batting cage. And so for that award, we decided to choose Brooke Sakash. Sam will go over our JV letter winners.
All right, so the student athletes that are receiving a JV letter this year, we have Kylie McCanich, we have Kenzie Jeffries, Jordan Martinez, Jade Wu, Adelaida Moreno, we have Cassidy Jensen, and Miranda Gersick. Congratulations, you guys.
Our varsity letter winners this year are Ariana Tristan, Anna Hadenat, Sierra Bent, Mia Smith, Michaela Hanley, Evie Wofford, Mara O'Connor, Brooke Sakash, Annika Russell, Ava Schober, Natalie Thompson, and Lexi Haas. Just to go back over how our season went, the girls went 8-0 in the TAC. They run-ruled every TAC team that we played. That isn't something that happens often, but they worked really hard. Michaela pitched every inning of every game. We rotated catchers throughout the TAC games. We had Natalie, Evie, and Anna all catch for us. During several of the TAC games, every single of our 18 players played in the games. And as a coach, it's very hard to make all those substitutions, but we wanted all the girls in our program to be a part of winning this trophy. So this trophy doesn't just belong to the varsity team, it belongs to everybody that was in our program because they all had opportunities to bat and to play the field. So all those girls brought this trophy home. It wasn't just a few of them, it was every single girl in the program. So we're very proud that they all went out and fought for this trophy. We started the season with that goal in mind and we were able to achieve it. So we had a great season. The girls fought for it and they all earned it and we're very proud of them.
Yes.
And that's all we have, Coach James. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next up will be our head boys baseball coach, Coach Rolfe.
All right, first off, we'd like to congratulate the softball program and the Lady Rangers for winning the league. That's a pretty awesome compliment, and especially going 8-0 in the league. It's very impressive. And then to the boys and girls track program for all their individual and team success throughout the year. That's impressive as well. Then thank yous to the administration, Mr. Casino, Mr. Johnson, for all their support, to Coach James for all his support, especially with umpires, helping with buses, scheduling games, helping in the weight room, to Ben for helping get our kids as healthy as possible, to Shantae Dickey, Naomi Smith, Missy Kazina for all and all the office staff for all their help with different paperwork, awards, and fundraisers. They're very easy to work with. To Connie and all the custodial staff, we have a very nice locker room, very nice baseball locker room, and they always help to keep it very, very clean and tidy. To my assistant coaches, Coach Allen, Coach Bachbrader, Coach Roosh, thank you for all the time that you guys have put in, many long nights and long days on the ball field, and I really appreciate everything that you guys have done. To our parents for transporting your kids to practice, a lot of different practices, to being at games, to being supportive. Thank you to our parents, to our senior parents as well for organizing and hanging all our senior banners. I know the senior players really appreciated that. That looked very good on our field. Then thank you to our players for working hard and buying in on the program that we're building. Being a student athlete is not easy and it's not for everyone, but you guys did it, managing school and baseball while having a social life and a life at home, and I respect you guys for that. And we love you guys for that, and we really appreciate all the work that you guys have put in. Then a special thank you to our seniors, our 11 seniors, for being leaders. You guys have given a lot to our program throughout your baseball careers. You guys are a very fun group to work with. And I wish I had you guys for a couple more years because there's a lot of untapped potential in that group. And I can't wait to see you guys grow into leaders, brothers, husbands, fathers, and productive community members. This is a group that I'm very, very proud of. On to our awards. First team all-conference was sophomore A.J. Cruz. Second team all-conference, senior first baseman A.J. Rabel, senior outfielder Cam Noel, and senior outfielder / pitcher Espen Singler. And honorable mention, third base pitcher Nolan Nisley and left fielder Austin Schroeder. Those were all voted on by coaches of the conference, so those are very high awards. Earning their first year JV award in our freshman class, one of our second largest class, and a class that we look forward to some very good things. Colin Arthur, Caleb Bracia, Ethan Clare, Brian Hollabaugh, Nathan Huber, Kyle Lewandowski, Dylan Ramasaki, and Austin Schroeder. On to our sophomore class. This class is kind of split. We have some of them stay down in JV, some of them move up to varsity, but this class has a lot of potential in the future. Earning their JV letter, or their JV certificate, Logan Collins, Brandon Gomez, and Elias Spacina. Sophomores earning their varsity participation, A.J. Cruz, Sean Kovacs, and Mason Smith. On to our JVs, on to our juniors. Our smallest class by far, earning his JV participation is Nick Camarillo, and then earning his varsity letter is Braden Allure. And then going on to our senior classes I spoke about recently, we have a large senior class, a very fun group to be around. Logan Balk, Isaac Hoffer, Nolan Nisley, Draven Luna, Cam Noel, A.J. Rabel, Jonah Robles, Caleb Ruck, Austin Schroeder, Espen Singler, and Nate Warfel have given a lot to this program, not just this year, but in the past as well. They show a lot of perseverance, and it's been a very fun group, and I'm excited to see what this group does in the future. So we have 6 special awards. 2 of them were voted on by their peers, and 4 were statistical awards. The 4 statistical awards, the first one, highest batting average. At A.J. Cruz batting .357. He was 30 out of 84 on the year. Impressive stat about A.J. is he had an .881 contact rate, which is pretty impressive. He was pretty hard to strike out. Earning the award for highest fielding percentage for the infield was first baseman A.J. Rabel with a .947 fielding percentage. That's tough coming from first base. I know he saved us a lot of times with his ability to stretch and scoop balls in the dirt. I know he saved quite a few errors for his fellow infielders. Earning the award for highest fielding percentage in the outfield is Austin Schroeder with the .962 fielding percentage. He only had 1 error on the year, and he's a guy that really came into his own tracking balls down in left field. On the pitching side of things, earning the lowest ERA is senior pitcher Espen Singler, who had a 3.44 ERA. He also had an impressive 1.59 WHIP. Espen was a guy who started games, came in relief, he saved the game, kind of the jack of all trades as a pitcher, very good lefty pitcher. Then the 2 awards voted on by their peers. The first one is the most improved, and that was Draven Luna. First year playing baseball, a football guy playing baseball who came out and just tried to swing the bat as hard as he could. Eventually kind of fell into his own. He ended up playing some DH for us at the end of the year and swinging the bat pretty well. He's a guy that asked to play some JV, which is very impressive as an older guy who didn't have to do that, but he wanted to go down and get some swings, help out the younger guys, and I'm very proud of his leadership. So Draven Luna is our most improved player this year. Then voted on by our players, the most valuable was senior A.J. Rabel. Like we talked about at first base, he saved a lot of our errors and was a very steady presence at first base. In the batter's box, he hit .352. He had 12 RBIs. He scored 10 runs, and he was 6 out of 7 stolen bases. A.J. also had to miss a handful of games because of a quarantine, and really, if you know anything about baseball or softball, you miss a couple of games, it takes your groove out. So he fought all year to get back into his groove. So to hit 352 while missing the middle part of the season is very, very impressive. So that's our awards, and that is our baseball, and I'll turn it back over to Coach James. Thank you.
That will conclude our award ceremony for this evening. Apologize for the technical difficulties. Hopefully, you could hear everything that the coach had said tonight. Again, I want to congratulate all of the athletes this spring. Had an excellent spring. Baseball team made great development. Our softball team won a league title. It's an awesome thing. The first time in several years we've done that. And the track team still actually has some athletes making regionals, one of whom will still be going on Friday. Really impressed with our effort this spring, and parents, we want to thank you for helping us get through all the difficulty we've had with the pandemic the last year, and managing to keep the sports world alive for us and giving our young people these opportunities. So appreciate your attendance tonight, not attendance, but your not watching either, but listening this evening, and hopefully everyone will have a great weekend and an awesome summer. Thank you.
So I tried, shut it off here.